Hi friends, hope you're doing swell. Hello friends, I hope you're doing swell and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Alexis. I would love it if you stuck around. So today we're going to be doing another chaotic challenge where we're going to spin a wheel and whatever it lands on, we're going to build that room, but it has to include two different rooms. Let's actually get into game so I can explain it a little bit better. Alrighty, so I just have a test sim right now just because this is like one of the little save files that I use. So we're not going to be using our sim that we did for the Back to the Future event. Let's go over to Manage Worlds. Let's just go to Manage Worlds. But I want to find something that's kind of fallish vibes since we're in the fall season, you guys. I am so excited for all the fun content coming up. Like I said, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you so much for your well wishes. I just had a stomach bug. So I am back. I'm feeling good. So I have a lot of fall builds that I'm really excited for. I kind of want to build somewhere like over here, I feel like, because I haven't really explored Ravenwood as much as I want to. I'm hoping that we get a little bit more into it within the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge. So in the meantime, we can still like build over there with some of our fall builds. I did like a little review of this, which I'll have a link down below if you want to see that. But I think this might be a nice little spot for us to build for today. So let's go ahead and bulldoze the lot, and let's also kind of bulldoze the terrain. I'm gonna kind of put my cheats and stuff on since I do like to alt play, so I want to make sure I have those on, and I think I spelled it wrong. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, so I do have an inspiration picture, which I typically do, that I find from Pinterest. It just helps, especially if you're like a newbie builder. It helps so much with just like having vibes and stuff. So I can show you this picture. That is what it's going to be looking like for today. It kind of looks like a midtown house here. So I think first we're going to build it out, and then I need to have at least 5 dedicated rooms because we're going to be spending twice for what those 2 rooms are actually going to be, and then the backyard of course is going to be considered another room as well. So enough rambling, let's go ahead and figure this out. It looks like it honestly looks like it has a built-in on the back. Oh, not the tall wall height, no ma'am. It kind of looks I know this is not the most exciting, but it kind of looks like that, to be honest, in the picture. And then we can have some type of like little fence section, which is, this is not the fence that I'll be using, but just so we can like see it, there'll be like the little fence in the back. Okay, I think we need to make this look a little bit more interesting, so I might pull this back. We pull this over a little bit too, and then we can move the gate over some as well. So it's still like a tiny-ish house. Maybe we should do like an upstairs. There's like an upstairs up here, like bam bam. Oops, no ma'am. I just want you to be on the top. Hold on. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this roof. I want to be courageous and do something a little bit different. I think that looks okay. Let's start putting on a roof to see if it actually looks okay. I'm gonna flip this over. No, I think I need to get rid of this story. It does have like a piece just going like straight across like this. I mean, it looks like this, to be honest. Could we perhaps move this back like one? Take this piece, rotate it. Well, I'm gonna have to play with this because I need this to be like a little curved. Oh, that's a lot of curved. Hold on, just like a little curved. Yeah, something like that. These still feel like it's on tall wall height, but it's not. I need to also bring this up some too. Bring this back and shoot this back. Should we bring it down a little bit more and shoot it like, I mean, maybe I need to bring it down a little bit more. I think I'm okay with how it looks like this. And then I'm gonna copy it again, which makes me think that we perhaps need to have some type of like little bump out right here. And this is like so big, way bigger than the houses I typically do, but that is okay. We're trying to do some new stuff. We're trying to improve and learn. What if we bring that in? And what if I bring this over? How do you look? You don't look crazy. And I think that's all we can kind of ask for. So let's pull those eaves in too, because I think that might help. And then this back bit is too big because I think I want to have like a biggish backyard. So let's kind of bring, come on girlfriend, let's move you, and then we can bring this in like another tile too. I feel like it kind of fits the vibe of Ravenwood too in this little area, so it's not all the way crazy. And then we have like a biggish like backyard, and just put like a little fence down again. I don't really care which one, but we can give them like some proper privacy and do something for the backyard. Oh my gosh, one of my walls went away. There we go. I'm not mad about it, you guys. It looks pretty good. Gotta pat myself on the back a little bit because I kind of did that. The girl kind of did that. Let's put, it's not gonna be like looking exactly like this picture because I really do want it to fit the neighborhood. Girl, I want it to fit like the little vibes and stuff of Ravenwood. So we're gonna try to make it look kind of similar to this. So I want it to be like kind of spooky, not spooky, but like cute and kind of, oh, I can't stick these anywhere. Let's figure out a color first. Maybe like these. I'm gonna just place these all across. And I feel like this roof is clipping just a little bit. So I'm gonna bring you down, girlfriend, and then bring you in just one. So you're not clipping like a ton, because I think that looks pretty good. Okay, let's go to windows. So we do have quite a bit of really pretty elaborate windows. I'm wondering though, should we move the house back just a teeny bit? Like, can I move just the house so it's not taking up like all the lot? It's probably gonna make me delete this fence, which is fine. We can redo the fence. No sweat, off my back. Bye, 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 bye. Let's move house, move. Girl, you can move back one. I think that looks good because then we can do like the backyard kind of on this side, and then we can put some type of door on this way to actually have our Sims go in and out. So I think I like that. Okay, let's figure out maybe doors first because I want this. Hear me out. What if we do something like that? I have a really pretty big door right there. Ooh. Oh, I love that. We do something like that. Have some seating out there too. Bring this up on like a little foundation. We can maybe put it up on another one. Put some nice little stairs. Come on, flip it and reverse it. There we go. Like some little stairs right there. Cause that is really cute. No, I like the color it came in, so we'll do that. And then we can have some type of like, we have these fences. Hear me out. We have the fence go like this, and we have to connect it on this side so it doesn't go on like a little thing. But then we can put like landscaping and some really pretty like bushes and stuff over here. I might replace it with this one because this looks a little bit more worn. But I like this. Hold on, let me replace this one too. I am so proud of myself. I never built houses this big. It's looking pretty nice. Okay, then we can put a lot of like landscaping and stuff around just to make it look a little bit more greener. I'm wondering though, should I bring the stairs like over on this side, and then we can put like a mailbox of some sort right there, and then maybe like a nice little paved way? Is there like some, that's the only one that came. Okay, that's okay. We can get some nice like stone. And honestly, this stone from, or get together, stone pavement like going back that way, pave all of this. So I don't mind that. And then we can have that as like a proper little backyard. Let me go over to colors. Let's do dark brown kind of fences that might look and fit the vibe. Could this one, we could figure out something for that. I'll figure that out in like the montage bit. But I do want to put like some really pretty landscaping like that kind of all the way around as well. Okay, so I'm going to keep the dark brown tab on, and I was going to use those life and death windows, but in the reference picture there's like a really pretty like bay window with a lot of pretty like lattice detailing on it, and I'm thinking the ones from Cottage Living might actually look pretty good. And I'm thinking of, let me actually go to Cottage Living because that might help my eyes kind of focus on that one. Yeah, something like this, and that kind of still fits the vibes of like these. I wonder, should we use like maybe two right there? I know it's a lot, but bear with me. I think it could work. One of, no. Could we do, oh, I love that. Wait, could we make this? I think with some decoration and stuff, it could look pretty good. So let's do that right there. And do they have single? And then we'll flip this one to be something like that. And then depending on the layout, of course, I'll also go in and add some stuff. But I think we have the bones kind of together for the house, you guys. Don't mind that clipping. I know you probably saw it. But I think we have the bones kind of together. I'm going ahead of myself real quick. Let's go back over to life and death. Okay, so these are the ones that we have. What if we use, because it's still giving fall vibes. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, so like I typically do with my builds, I'm gonna go in and do all of my pretty landscaping, listen to a podcast, kind of zone out. I'm going to do a little bit of a floor plan because we have to have at least 5 bedrooms. So they're going to be kind of big just because we're going to have to spend for 2 different things of each theme of the room. So I'm going to make them kind of wide and big, but I want to really focus on the landscaping and just making the house look a little bit more fall-y and kind of fit that essence and vibe of like our spooky content that's coming up. But enough rambling. I'm going to go ahead and listen to a podcast. I hope you enjoy the jazz music, and then we'll be back to show you the final, and then we can start going in, spinning, and decorating for today. Alrighty, so this is what I have for our house today, you guys. I took my time. I'm absolutely obsessed with the way that it looks like. Now, the windows are a little crazy looking just because I want to make sure we had enough natural sunlight, just because this is a little bit of a darker light. But I'm so proud with the way it turned out because this is something big that I typically do not build. So on the first floor, I kind of divvied it up so it'd be a little bit easier for us to spin. Now, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to take everything off. Maybe I should take everything off of this wheel. I'm just hoping that we have like enough things on the wheel to actually spin for each room because this house is a little bit bigger than intended. I have like an entry room, a little bathroom, a living room, well, kitchen, dining, playroom, living room, and upstairs we have 2 bathrooms, a kid's bedroom, a parent's bedroom, and like a little landing way which we can use for our office. Then also let me go ahead and add entry onto the wheel so we can start spinning for today. Hopefully you guys can see it. There we go. So let's go ahead and let's just start off with doing this room first. So even though I had those rooms kind of categorized, whatever 2 things that we actually spin, that is what that room is going to be. So let's go ahead and see the first thing that this like entry room is going to be, and it will be so it's going to be a bathroom. I'm just going to remove it, and then we can of course add some more stuff. And then this front room is going to be, that's not too bad. Okay, so this front room is going to be a bathroom and a kitchen. Alrighty. So if it's going to be a bathroom and a kitchen, maybe we should use tile floor because I feel like that's what I typically do. But maybe we can find like some really pretty stone that would look the best that kind of gives us that fall feel. Now I'm kind of like leaning more towards this one because it looks more fall. So maybe we use something like that, and that's just from the base game. I'm looking at some tiles. We could, once I put it down, I was like, maybe not. Could we perhaps, I'll be chaotic and use like some of these checkers because it might look okay. I might color that neutral just because it's in the middle of those 2 rooms. We'll go ahead and color it. That's not too bad. And let's look for some light. I think I'm going to keep that dark brown. Let's do light brown and dark brown theme going on just because I do want it to be a little bit more cozy. And I'm thinking of the ones from Cottage Living might look the best. Ooh, but these from Horse Ranch also look pretty good. So what if we do like those going across? Because that is giving really pretty like vibes. Okay, so bathroom is going to be a little tricky just because we need to have like a shower. We need to have like a fully functioning like bathroom. And I'm thinking the only way our Sims are actually probably are going to use this stuff is if we use maybe some of the things from university, just because I don't think they get too embarrassed. But we also have the really pretty like toilets, businesses, and hobbies. Could I stick you, girl? This lighting away? Could I like flip you? No. Okay. That's okay. We can do a bathroom stall right there. A bathroom. Wait, hold on. do 2 bathroom stalls right there. And then we can put like some type of really pretty sink. Like what if we do, I might have to put like a half wall, but let's see if this works. We can do 2 sinks like that. I feel like we're gonna have to put some type of like wall just to separate this space so we can actually put, maybe a little bit longer than I wanted to, but that's okay. I want to be able to actually like line up like some sinks. And then maybe instead we can do like a dark brown or like this really pretty burnt color. It's cute. And maybe we can put that actually right there. Okay, so we got 2 bathrooms situated for our dining bathroom vibes. Then also in a bathroom, we're gonna have to put some, well, we can't put our cabinet of dreams actually because we're already using, oh, that is pretty. I kind of want to use these though. Shift 9, oops, shoot. What did I do? Did I just, okay, I just bounced myself all the way over here. Is it shift 9? No, it has to be central 9 then. Yeah, okay, let me go down 1. Hold on, I'll place you right there. That seems like it needs to go down 1. And let's move you down 1 too. So we need some toothbrushes. I might actually push these together. Yeah, put some toothbrushes. Actually, we can maybe use the kit, the sleek bathroom kit. Show me everything. I wish this stuff would actually come up in the bathrooms, but it's not, and that is okay. I'm trying to hold my horses. But maybe we can put like a little clean. Oh, I can stick it in there. It's already got toilet paper and stuff in it, so we don't need to like do anything like that. Some little towels right here, because that's cute. And then, oh, that tray doesn't slot. Dang it, some of this stuff doesn't like slot as well as I would like it to. That's okay. We can go back and key you up. You're gonna be clipping a little bit in there, but I don't mind that. And then we can go ahead and use this little plant as well, because that's kind of cute. So we got like our little bathroom situated. I am gonna put like a little anti-fatigue mat down. I don't mind that color. So we got the bathroom situated. We got toilets. We need a shower. And I'm wondering, where could we put the shower? Because we're gonna have to use the ones from university, but we also need to make sure that this is a dining room too. So I might get rid of one of these bathrooms. We might just have to stick the shower right here, you guys. We'll do that brown color, and then we can take that off because they won't be embarrassed to actually use that. We can put that right there. Then maybe some like little toiletries right underneath it. We'll do it in a really pretty color, warm and nice. Okay. I might move this over just a hair. And then I'm gonna get rid of this one because we also need to have some sort of dining room. I think that might work. Then we can get rid of that. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and save as well. Okay, so now we need to figure out a dining room, and we can put the table right here because I think that'll be nice. Now, I'm kind of leaning more towards like horse ranch just because it gives us those fall vibes. And I feel like it might look okay. What if I scooch the door? Ooh, that might be cutting it kind of close. Because will these chairs? Yeah, I feel like that might be cutting it close. I do want to use those chairs from Horse Ranch. I need to find like a smaller table. And maybe this one from Love Struck could actually work. Do chairs slot to it? No, I might have to use the ones from Love Struck, which is fine. Oh, are these like bar? Oh, okay. So I have to use these. Let's figure out. Yeah, maybe we'll do, I mean, that's so boring. What if we do yellow? And then I said we commit. That's a little stark. What if we play it a little more neutral? I don't think there's anything else from Love Struck that I technically need, but maybe we can add like a hutch. I have a few. I really like this one. I don't know. It just seems so homey and cozy. And I would get a hutch in our like actual house because I think they're just so pretty, especially putting like family like china and stuff in. But we have so much like cabinet space in our house. We don't really like need it, so just get it and then not have anything inside of it. But maybe we can put like a little tea set right there, and then perhaps get a cozy little rug, because I usually do put rugs underneath my tables in my game, so that's not like out of place or anything. I like that swatch. Okay, well there you have it. That is our bathroom as well as our dining room. So let's go ahead and pull up the wheel again, and we're going to spin for this little bitty room back here. It was initially going to be an office, like a downstairs office. So let's see what it's actually going to be. Now I might do that. I might keep whatever this is just because we have quite a few more rooms to kind of go through. Oh my gosh, our kitchen. Well, I'm gonna remove it because we don't need it. The kitchen, and what else? Parents' bedroom? In that little bitty room? That's not gonna work. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we gotta figure out how to put a kitchen, a mini, dang it. This sucks. Let's do this new mini fridge. Then maybe like a microwave on top. Should this be an arch? No, it shouldn't be an archway because we have to put a bed. And this is the parents' bedroom. I might, hold on. Just to like give us some type of leeway, I'm just gonna put like, that's gonna be bedroom 1. So we'll have a bedroom right there, and then I'll add a bedroom again. And then I'll add laundry as well. We already have a laundry room. Playroom, office, bedroom. Just changing it up a little bit so it's a little fair. So I know I said bedroom, parents' bedroom. So we'll try to put a bunk bed or something in here. It's gonna work. It might work. I feel so sorry for them. What if I do like a corner piece? We do a little corner action right there, and then we can put our little kitchen. This is so sad. Let's at least make it like look cute. We can do green. These beds are okay. We'll just use 2 of those. I might get rid of this window because we don't really need to shift that window over. Okay. What else do we need in a kitchen since we don't have a stove in here? I mean, we could put one, could we? I think they'll be able to move around. We'll stick that right there. We can give our sim a proper stove. Bam. We'll get rid of that. I like the idea of keeping these like little cozy chandeliers. Okay, so our parents might need a dresser. And we might need to prioritize a dresser more than like sink at the moment because they can wash their stuff out there. So we'll get that. Is there any little clutter, like little clothes or like a basket of clothes? Just something. Yeah, maybe we can put some t-shirts right there. I'm so sorry. These parents' bedroom is a mess. Maybe we can get some cabinets and they can also like store their clothes up here. But I think just to give it some more light, I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. Have a little vent hood, bring you down one. Why does that seem so low? I know this is on small wall height. We do need a fire alarm. We'll stick that right there. I think that might be it, you guys, that we can actually stick in this bedroom. Maybe we can give them like some family pictures right there. That might be like as good as it's gonna get. So let's go ahead and look at some paint. I want to do something like a really pretty brown because that sounds lovely. Yeah, and then maybe we'll do some nice little wood floors just to give them a little bit of luxury. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And then we can't really get like a big rug. How does this one from Laundry Day size down? I mean, it's still kind of big. Maybe we use like one of these from the bathroom. This is so sad. Let's go to kitchen clutter kit. Kitchen clutter. Show me everything, please, and thank you. Oh, look, we can put like little herbs down, but they need to have somewhere to actually like cook. So maybe we get rid of that. Can we put like herbs right there? Little spatulas? No, we can't fit anything else in there. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I just want to put a picture. When life gives you lemons. Maybe we'll do that. There we have it. That is our parents' bedroom and also our kitchen. So moving into this huge room, it is going to be, please be something good. Another bedroom, okay. We'll just remove that one. And then it will also be, all right. So we'll have both the bedrooms right there. So that's going to be like the kids' bedroom. I'm thinking of putting like university stuff almost. And I don't know how many people are actually going to be living in this house, but I think we can make this look pretty good, even though that's the parents' bedroom. Let's go ahead and copy. Oops, I did not mean to do that. So we're going to have a bunch of rooms, like little beds. And I wonder, partition. A partition. How do you spell partition? Oh, I was spelling it wrong. Okay, that might be it. Okay, we can have a few like little partitions to separate the area. So we can have like, if we do like a bedroom right here, I think having just the partition down the middle would be fine. Let's look for some beds. So I need to get a kid's bed, which I think I might actually pull the one from Life and Death. We can do like 2 little kitty beds right there. And then maybe we can do like a big one right there. And then put, yeah, the parents' bedroom right there. Well, another bedroom right there. I think I'm gonna use quite a bit of this stuff from Life and Death. And then we can put like a plant of some sort over on there. I don't know if I wanna use those plants though, so I take it back. I think I wanna use like one of these pretty ones. Ooh, I love that. I love that shade. Let's do that. And then maybe for the kiddos, we can do like a little blue and green action. So it's just gonna be bedrooms. So we don't have like, let me do like a little thing right there. Cute. Let's go ahead and look for some cozy rugs. I do really love these from Life and Death. So maybe we do that one in that shade. And then for the kiddos, I do want to give them some little pictures. So what if we do a little ladybug? And there were some other little kitty pictures. It's like a, I mean, I like clowns. My favorite clown is Art because that's cute. It's scary, but it's cute. And then in the parents' bedroom, we can do our little tray of dreams. Whichever one comes first. I'm not picky. Perfect. Okay, so also in a little bedroom, you would have some type of storage to put your clothes in. I'm going to give them some storage right there. Then maybe a nice mirror as well. And I like that one from Life and Death, but I kind of want to use this one. It does slot a little bit higher than I kind of wanted to, but that is okay. We're going to make do with what we have. And then we're going to use those little plants because it looks like one of the kiddos made it. And then perhaps as well, we can just add like that little shirt clutter. Okay, I might search for an ottoman. And I want to say the City Living one had some really cute swatches on it. Is there a City Living one? I thought there were, but I might just use this one instead. And then I'm going to put some little shoes like underneath it. And then, is there like a bag, like bag clutter? Not really. We'll just leave it like that. Okay. And then usually in the kids' rooms as well, I will add some like little things for them to do. So maybe we can add desks for them to do their homework in, even though these are like little kids. But still, we can add a little desk for them to do some homework in. I might look for a little pink swatch. Let's look for a little pink chair. Yeah, that works. I'm a little blarfy. And I typically also like to just put some little toys and stuff. So since this is also both bedrooms, we're gonna put that right there. I put this at the bottom of their bed. I think it'll still be functional because I want to give these Sims also like a little place to work, because I also like to put little desks for parents to do like at home work stuff or like their little fun creative stuff. They deserve that even though their house is a hot mess. And then we can give them a laptop. I like that little canister. And then some of those. Then perhaps we can do a nice bookcase. Ooh, that one's too big. So maybe we'll just use like one of those. Cute. And I think the last thing to kind of tie this room together would be to get us a nice rug. And I know that's kind of flushing in, but maybe we do like that little white. Then we can add some like toys and stuff. Activities, let's see. I had like a little scouting badge right there. Maybe some little kitty projects, even though these are like infants. But that works. And then we can get them a little lunchbox. Or we could change that color. There you have it, you guys. That is both of our bedrooms. And I think I want to use these little lights all the way around. We'll do one right there and maybe one right here. There we have it. That is our bedrooms, you guys. Let's go ahead and save just to be sure. Alrighty, so moving into this room, which was typically going to be like our little playroom, our living room. But let's go ahead and see what the wheel will decide for today. And the first thing that it's going to be... Alright. And what else? Works for me. So for in this room, it's going to be a bathroom and a playroom. So I think we could benefit from using some more of like these little stalls. So I think with that in mind, I might actually get rid of these windows, because then we can put like two stalls down. And will they? Okay, I was going to say, I hope they let me alt place it. Does look like it will. And let's go ahead and put some little toddler potties as well, just because we got little ones. And I think they'll still be able to get back here. So we'll just put them in that little dungeon right there. Just stick that right there. And then this needs to be a playroom as well. So with a playroom, you would have a nice comfy couch. I feel like I need to prioritize the playroom first. But give me a comfy couch. This like looks like a playroom to me. So maybe we'll use that. A nice rug. We can get a nice TV over here. Hold on. We're gonna have to move some of this stuff around. What if we use the couch to separate the space? Pretty big TV. You can get them like a little console player. Let's go ahead and get rid of these lights. A nice plant again. Let me bring myself down some too. I think I might copy this just because we're going to use some of this flooring again. Have some of this brown because I think that looks nice. It's cozy and it's cute. And then we can add some like little chairs for our Sims to actually like sit down and game and be with each other. So what if we do like one of these like little ones like this, and then perhaps we can get like a little loofah, or not a loofah, but you know, like a little thing like this to sit down. Yeah, we can add this adorable, oh, I love this little chest. Oh, I like it in that color, to that dark brown. Yeah, cute, cute, cute. I want to put some more like little bits right there, but let me go over to, I think it's Eco Lifestyle. Show me everything, please and thank you. It's like a little cap. There it goes. Just for some cozy time. And then over here we can put like another bathroom since it needs to be one. So I'm gonna copy one of these sinks. I might have to move this door over just a little bit. Copy that sink, hand towel, toothpaste, soap, and then let's see about, could put a stall right there. The only thing is that we need like a shower. I don't know. I don't know where I can put it. I might have to put okay, we'll stick this right here. I might have to put the shower like where our cozy stuff is, like right next to electrical, and then we can put the little cozy basket right there. Not my finest work, but that is the part of the challenge. Let's go ahead and put this little anti-fatigue mat back, and then I need to get like a little toddler potty. I don't think toddlers care too much. Let's just stick one right there to dress up this playroom since it's like kitties. Have you guys, that is our playroom mixed with our bathroom. Let's go ahead, let's just finish out the bottom floor. So this is like their little backyard, so let's go ahead and spin for what that's gonna be. I did add a few more things on the list, and I'll keep adding them as well because we do have quite a few bedrooms upstairs, so we need to kind of take care of. So for the backyard, it is going to be, okay, so the backyard is going to be an office. Makes no sense. And it's also going to be a garden. I'm so thankful. Oh no, it's a backyard. Yes, it is a smaller backyard, but I think we can still make it work. So for this backyard, it has to be an office, but it also has to be it has to be an office, but it also has to be a backyard. Okay, I might go over to our backyard stuff pack. Show me everything, please and thank you. Yeah, because we can get like some cute little seating. Maybe we can do like a picnic table. I kind of like this. So what if we use that right there? And I love that swatch it's in, but maybe we should go like a little darker. Yeah, what if we stick like, it's quite a few people that live in this house, I think. We'll have, oh my gosh, that's too many chairs, and I don't like that. I think I'm gonna use, I think I might use like a picnic table instead. And I really do love these from Ciudad Emerada. So let's go ahead and use like this little plain one, and we can stick it right here because then we can give our Sims like a little barbecue and stuff. We don't have any windows right here, so maybe we do that. Could we perhaps move? We can get them another little trash can and they can like cook and stuff. I might get a picnic basket and stick that on the table as well because that's cute. Okay, so for backyard as well, we could probably put is it under activities? It is like a little water balloon out here because that is fun. And then maybe they can like do some stargazing outside as well, and we'll do them in these spooky swatches because it's underneath the tree. They're a little protected. We need to make sure we have space for an office, which is crazy. I think that kind of suffices as a backyard for right now. I would love to add like a swing set or a jungle gym. I'm gonna count this as the backyard too. Let's put a little jungle gym set. That'll be nice for our kiddos to have. They don't have much, but what they do have, they're very thankful for it. So let's go ahead and go over to our study, which is gonna be our office. Now I'm not gonna give, I could give them a laptop though, because they can just put in their inventory and take it back out. So that could work. So let's see. I might do that Crystal Creations desk. Let's do, oh, just kidding. I'm not going to do that Crystal Creations desk. It's not going to work. You can use this one though from Get Together. You can use a nice little chair. And I'm going to give them a laptop because in my head, they'll just be able to like pick it up and take it and put it in their inventory. And so in an office as well, you would typically have like a little, I'm getting a day bed put in back here. So you would have like somewhere to kind of hang out and lounge. So I might get us a nice little dark brown number. That's upstairs. I was like, wait, hold on. That's not painted. Get us a nice little couch. Get this one from Life and Death. Could we put like a little fireplace out here? Oh, it's not going to all place. Dang it. I was hoping that I could all place it, but we can put, wait, hold on. Maybe we can put a bonfire. It's huge. Oh my gosh, these are huge. Okay, that one's smaller. A nice little fire pit. I might put this over there just to kind of symbolize it's like our little fire thing going on. I do like those lights, but maybe we keep up some of that Life and Death. I might stick it over here. And then perhaps as well in the study, you would have like a bookshelf and like some skill objects. So we get rid of this. We could put like a little open face book or something down. There's like some books and clutter. See, look, we could put that right there. I might get rid of the bonfire for right now. But look, that kind of works. And then instead, we can do like some little tile, and that can be like our cozy little rug for our office. What else would you have in your office? Maybe like a skill building item. We do have the telescope, but perhaps we can shift this over a little bit. We can actually get like a chess table because I typically don't put those in my builds. I kind of want to get a CenturyLink candle, yeah, just to kind of help with some of the mosquitoes and stuff that might be out here. All right, there you go, you guys. That is our glamorous backyard and office. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have, let me see. On the list, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. We need 3 more things. Alrighty, so I added a few more things on the list. So we're going to spin for up here, you guys. And I guess let's start off with this big room because hopefully we can get something pretty decent. So for this room, it is going to be a library. That was one of the things I added. Perfect. And then also, in addition to the home library, it is going to be, so you have to get the stuff from downstairs to bring it upstairs to cook, but that is okay. So I think I want to copy this really pretty flooring that we've been kind of having in all of the house. And then I love this dark, so we're going to also keep that. And I'm going to grab these little chandeliers too. Okay, so this is going to be a home library as well as a pantry. So maybe we can split it off. I think I want to just like fill it up with so many books and some cozy places for our Sims to kind of sit and just read and relax. Maybe take a nap since their rooms are a mess. Oh, we could use those from Life and Death. Those are nice. I love these big ones though. So maybe we use some of these from Life and Death. Put the pantry or something right there. Get some cozy little chairs or a nice ottoman to sit on. Some music up there, which would be perfect. And then like a nice little light, which I love these. A light like that. And then we can put this little thing right there. So we can have some music. Stick that right there. And I want to put a nice little painting of some sort. So I'm thinking maybe the ones from Ciudad Emerada. I love this collage. So let's use that. And then perhaps we can add some nice little plants. Because that's nice and cozy, a nice little home library. Maybe a rug from Strangerville just to bring in some more color. And I put that brown swatch, but it's pretty. Let's add some more plants. We can add a little base game one right there. And then perhaps we can add like a little hanging one right there. Because that works. Okay, so for a pantry, we would have a lot of shelving. So I think I'm going to go to kitchen clutter stuff because that might be the best bet for us to actually get some of the things that we need for a pantry. Show me everything, please, thank you. And let's find a prettier color. Yeah, like a deep color. And then I wanted to add a bunch of like storage over here. Now we did get shelves, I believe. No. Home Chef Hustle might be the best bet. Let's actually change some of these to be a dark brown. My idea is that this is like the kitchen kitchen clutter. Let's actually change the swatch. So do some, I'm legit just putting all the stuff from kitchen clutter. I might get them a little kettle or something. Let me get some little cleaning supplies down there. I have an iPad out. I'm gonna take those 2 packs off just for a second because I do want to go ahead and grab a coffee machine while it's on the top of my brain. And then let's go back to Home Chef Hustle and kitchen clutter. Yeah, see, look, we got some really pretty shelving units as well. Let's add those 2 right there. Can I bring them down one? Because that works. And then we can put like some herbs up there. We can add a little spice rack, some utensils, nice little cookbook up there, some seasoning, just kind of adding everything that I see fit. So I think that kind of works. I might push this back just a little bit, but there you have it, you guys. Maybe I need to stick something right there too. Hold on. Not so fast. I want to put some plates. Okay, maybe put some nice plants. Oop, those are too big. I'm thinking the ones from Growing Together. They're kind of big too. Could I size you down one? Could. Yeah. Alrighty, you guys, that is our, what is this, our library and our pantry. Go ahead and move into this room. Let's see what it is going to be. Hopefully it's something good as well, and I'm gonna save while it's rolling. All right. So that is gonna be our front yard, and okay, not too bad. It's doable. This is gonna be our front. Ooh, wait, hold on. I used some of this stone up front. So let's do that. And it's gonna be our front yard and our hallway. So I might copy some of this. Ooh, maybe not that brick. There was another brick I used down here, yeah. Let's grab that. So for front yard, I would like somewhere cute to sit on the porch. Like a cute little porch seat, something like this. Get a nice little water feature. Where's the little bird things? I don't think it's gonna let me put a mailbox in here. I do have a mailbox outside too, but it's letting me put a mailbox in here. And I would realistically have one out there too, so that works. I want to go over to Eco Lifestyle because they just have those gorgeous like little things like vines and stuff that we can put. So where are you, Eco Lifestyle? There you go. Show me our thing, please, and thank you. Everything. So doing. Yeah. Wait, would it be a wall decorations? Yeah. Get rid of our mailbox just because I did put that up front already. So let's do something. Also needs to be a hallway. So in my hallways, I typically don't build hallways, but we can do like a nice little entry table. And I'm gonna move these over a little bit. Let's take off Eco Lifestyle because there's one that I really like, and it's just a regular base game one. And then I usually just put like clutter and stuff on top. Do like some little kid crafts. Maybe like a coat rack. Always, I typically put like burglar alarms. Let's use this pretty plant from Crystal Creations, and then we could put this little bird thing right there. Okay. Also on the front porch, what else would we put? Like a wreath? Because that would be nice. I've been filming this for like 2 hours, and I think my eyes are betraying me now because I can't find the wreath. We should get a little one like that. Cute. Okay, so also on the front, I do put plants and stuff, but before I forget, I want to put a nice little welcome mat. And then let me go to backyard stuff. Okay, because we got bird feeders and stuff, but I want to put some of those like little wind chimes down. I was going to put that down, but I don't think I want to add anything else to this room. I kind of like the way that it looks. Maybe we can just add another little picture of some sort. Maybe let me go over to clutter. Some like storage boxes. That is our front yard and our hallway. So speaking of hallways, let's go ahead and go over into this hallway and let's spin for what that's going to be. Okay, it's going to be our entryway. All right, so it's going to be an entryway in a garden, which is a weird combination, but I think I might grab this flooring. Of course, let me just go ahead and replace all these lights because we're using them in every room anyway. So it's going to be an entryway in a garden, and usually in the entryway, I don't have much stuff. Maybe somewhere to like put on your shoes. And I'm thinking of the one from Horse Ranch. So let me go ahead and go to everything from Horse Ranch. Yeah, I usually put like a little bench just so you can like have somewhere to like stabilize yourself to put on some shoes. Maybe we can add like one of these. Ooh, I love that color. That is gorgeous. And yeah, like one of these little cabinets could work. And then this kind of works for garden too. Doing like ranch stuff, so I feel like it would work. Let's go ahead and change that swatch. I want that dark brown. Put a little table right there. I'm just trying to pull everything that I might use from this pack out. Definitely some barrels. I might take another one and size you down, girlfriend. That would have an entryway as well. Okay, not bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh, wait, hold on. Aren't there some really pretty like circle rugs from high school that look like, if I search by green, I wonder will it come up? Stick that right there. Okay, and now is the fun part, which is the garden, which I love a good garden. So we're gonna have to utilize a lot of these little pots. So I'm gonna stick like one right there, because I don't think you can realistically maybe have the soil patches down, which is fine, but maybe we can bring chaos and put the bees in here. I wanna use another one of these. Maybe stick you right there. I would typically have our little decoration box, so I'm gonna just add that over into the corner. Maybe not a bonfire, not this time around, but we could add a little floral station for us to actually do our florals. I can't say that word right now, guys. A little woohoo blanket. It's a little all over the place. Maybe not that. Oh, I could stick that in there. That would have been perfect, but I won't. Let me search garden and see what comes up. Oh, a bonsai tree. That's actually perfect. I love this, but I don't have anywhere to put it. I'm gonna add some of these little plants right there. Gardening, a hose. And I might give our Sims somewhere to sit because this is kind of cute. There you have it, you guys. Let me also maybe change the background, the wallpaper. Garden would just typically be like masonry, since it is like a entryway in a garden, because that's not bad. Okay, you guys, that is our entryway in our garden. Got some place to take off your shoes and also do lots and lots of gardening. So I feel like we should start with this room and then we can finish it off with that one. So let's go ahead and save, of course, because we've been filming for quite some time. Alrighty, so for this room, it is going to be, and then the other is going to be, no, the combo is not so bad actually. So let's go ahead and copy this, and I'm gonna keep that pretty brown color because I love this. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure out how we're gonna place the laundry day stuff, because I think that might give us more issues in using like the other stuff for like a, let's place that there. I love all the stuff from Laundry Day, even though I don't particularly use laundry within my gameplay. I should use it a bit more. Put that like little clutter bits up there. I do want to give one of these nice little rugs. I might just center that so I can put out like our table and stuff. And then I think I'm gonna just slot that in there. I know it's clipping a little bit, but I like the way that looks. And maybe we'll put another little waste basket since we have quite a few Sims. So that kind of takes off of the laundry stuff that we need. So let's go ahead and look for a nice little couch. Do a nice couch. And we got quite a few couches going around this house. I want to use this one. And this is from Horse Ranch. It's just so pretty. We can do a nice TV. Ooh, I want to use this. There was a collage that I saw in my video from the other day. I think it was from movie this. Y'all, look how pretty that is. I never noticed it because I really don't search in that movie hangout slot. But that is really pretty. Maybe we can use one of, I think that might be it. Let's go ahead and go over to Eco Lifestyle. Cute. That actually turned out pretty good. And that is our laundry room and our living room. So in this tiny, tiny last room, it is going to be our game room and our guest room. I don't know how we're going to make that work, but we are going to try and see how we can like do a game room and a guest room. So I'm going to copy this just because, like I said, I love this. We can do a little day bed. Would we do a Murphy bed? Will a Murphy bed actually fit in here? Oh, I think it will. Hold on, let's go with aerial view. It will, you guys, which is perfect because then we can use TV from Tiny Living. It's like it all worked out in the end. I was stressed for a second. Oh, that is fabulous. Yes. And then maybe we can add this little vintage player right there. Okay, for a guest room, maybe we give them like a little side table, or we can do a dresser. Maybe a little dresser from Tiny Living. Do a dark brown. Can I? Oops. I squeeze it right there. And then perhaps we can do a little tray of dreams just to bring some life into the room. Ooh, no, let's do these because that's pretty. I might make those a little darker. We could stand to maybe get a wall one. Yeah, that works. And then if I start suitcase, will one come up? Yes, for our guest. And then I want to put maybe another little flower of some sort because you have to add as many flowers as you possibly can. Maybe my tried and true. Oh, and then any other colors? The yellow one is pretty. So there you have it, you guys. That is our game room and our guest room. And this is our hot mess house. You would not expect it to be this chaotic on the inside for what it looks like on the outside, and also have this random light out there. But I'm really happy with the way that it turned out, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, friends. If you did, make sure it's fun things like give it a big old like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, as well as press that bell notification so you're notified each and every time that I post. And until next time, friends, I hope you are doing swell, and I will see you very soon. Bye.